and welcome back to our Journeyman career mode here. We are in group number 2, of course, with Rosenborg. We are in charge of Austria, and we are in the World Cup qualifiers. But I don't think we'll have any of those games here in this episode. We are in December, and let's just go and have a look at what is installed for this episode in regards to games. We sit top of the table, 4 points clear. Let's have a quick look at, the schedule. Right, so there's 3 games here in December, and Brana here on the 2nd of December is where we're up to, and they sit second on the table. So we're definitely going to play that game, see if we can increase this gap, because we want to finish top of the table with Rosenborg. We want to move on to group number 3. We will then simulate through December. There are no games for us in January, but we will have a transfer window if we can maybe bring in some more free agents to help bolster this squad if there's any talent floating around. Obviously, youth will be coming into the club as well, and we probably need to start shipping out a few of them to make way for some more Austrians to come into this squad. Then we move into February, where we've got some more Rosenborg games. We might go all the way through here and maybe play the one towards the end of the month. I'll keep an eye on how the table is looking. If one of these 4 teams is looking the goods, well, maybe we'll try and get them done. I don't think we'll get into March, but that is when the World Cup qualifiers kick off again. There's Scotland and France there, so we'll probably save that one for the next episode. But we'll get through 3 months of action here in this episode. Before we get started with the simulations, though, we've got a player upgrade to do. Right, so today's player upgrade is for Clemens Lehner, the right back with the potential to be special for Austria. This one comes from the G-Monster. Thank you very much for your comment. It had 13 thumbs up. So if there are player upgrades, don't forget, have a look around, have a look through the comments, make a comment yourself, and vote for the one that you think is the best upgrade for this player. So he's asked for just some long sleeves with a turtleneck, an untucked tight fit kit, the number 22, grey ankle tape, and the Adidas Glitch agility hacked boots. So Lehner all ready to go. He will get some more game time for Austria in the future, that is for sure. But let's get into this episode, and we'll start it straight off with the game against Brann. Alright, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. It is Rosenborg at the Lekendal Stadion hosting SK Brann, and it is snowing. I have not played in the snow once on FIFA 18. That is outstanding. So we'll get an opportunity here. Norway has brought the snow, and we'll get a chance to run out here with a field of white. We've got the orange ball in play so that we can actually see the fucking thing. We've got 4 points here at the moment on SK Brann, who sit in second. We've only lost the 1 game for the season. But well, let's just see if the boys are up for a big game of football. We are using a very unique team here. I've made some very decent selections. 10 goals conceded versus 28 goals scored. So our defence is strong, but they are the best attacking team at the moment in the league. So we're going to have to be very, very careful. Not even sure how players play in the snow. Well, Davide Lombardi there does have his jacket on, so he's prepared for the cold weather. Surprisingly enough, not wearing a beanie. But here is our starting lineup. We've got Fraser Palacios. Lehner is going to play centre-back today with Sykes, Taylor, Tremblay, Martinson, O'Connor on the left, Berntsen in the cam role, Garlo's on the right. And Berhard Gruber, diehard with a vengeance, is up front. He's got some goals for Austria, and now he's going to try and score a few more here for Rosenborg. So this should be a fairly interesting counter. First versus second. Let's get into this game and see if we can take 3 points and put a bit more of a buffer. Looks like the fans have got their winter gear on. There is the SK Brann sign. I know nobody, that is for sure. Let's get into this game. He's been in the goals of late. Feeds it off here for Martinson. Gruber does well, lays it off. O'Connor has absolutely laced one, but Acosta has taken it to the crackers. Ricardo Garlo works his way forward, feeds it off. Berhard Gruber. He creates some magic, cuts back nicely. Lays it out wide here for O'Connor down the wing. O'Connor works his way into the corner pocket. He's going to have to fight his way back here, try to corner it. Or cross it, should we say. And Barman gets the block. It's a corner for Rosenborg. Garlo to deliver. Flies out the back. Here is Clemens Lehner with a long-range bomb and get another corner. Garlo plays this one forward. Here's Berntsen. Drives his way through Berntsen. Still going here, Berntsen. Cuts back nicely. Takes the strike. Oh, just misses the top left biscuits. O'Connor lays this one forward. Here's Berntsen. Plays it off. Here's Gruber on side. He is. Oh, Grubes. Just misses. Well, caught out at the back here. Vega making his way down into the box. Lehner gets up. He's only 5'7", and he's doing an exceptional job at centre back.
there challenging each other.
Oh! Damn it! 1-0. Well, we did everything we could to try and clear that ball, but maybe there was a bit of snow on it. Maybe it was a little bit heavy. Good save from Fraser. Tried to clear it away, and then just a simple header past Fraser this time. And Brown have the lead. He got over Palacios. Fraser late to react on the second attempt, and it's 1-0 to Brown. There's Garlow. There is the whistle. It's half time. We've let them in. It's 1-0. Oh, lovely work from Leonard. Showing pure defensive qualities already. Burnson off to Groobs. To Garlow. Back to Gruber. Oh, lovely turn from Groobs. Martinson flicks it back inside. Gruber can't control it. He's trying to fight his way through. But not this time. Noel O'Connor plays this one forward for Big Tremblay. Lays it off. Quick touch on. Gruber gets the ball on. Martinson! Oh, great save. Well, the brand keeper is on point. He's made a good save there. It's another corner here for Rosenborg. Garlow drills it in. It's cleared out the back. The big Canadian pushes his way forward. Burnson gives it away. Tries to get the challenge in. Burnson slips it through. He's got Gruber. Oh, good block. Burnson comes flying through. Takes the strike. And another good save from this keeper. Right, we'll make some changes here. Mikkelbus, Eriksson and Michaels check in for O'Connor, Burnson and Martinson. 20 minutes to go. We've got the corner. Gruber taking it on. Die Hard with a vengeance. Lays it off. Eriksson plays it back for Gruber. Inside for Michaels. Back to Gruber. Lays it off. Oh, Tremblay. He just backed away. Work from Garlow. Tremblay. Michaels. Eriksson. Michaels. Lays it. Oh, what was that? Well, these boys don't like the snow, that's for sure. We're going to go down 1-0 here. No chance to get back into the game. Just waiting for the whistle.
Good interception.
And there it is. We lose 1-0. We just did not get firing. Maybe the boys were cold. Well, 13 shots to 3. We just could not beat their keeper. And, well, that will bring them a bit closer to us. Gruber gets a 7. Garlow a 7.4. But, yeah, no one really ripped that game open there, did they? Let's have a look at here. 8 saves for Baroja. Right, it is the final scout report back from Slovakia. Lubos Tesarik, 50 to 62, 81 to 94 potential. 230 grand. We'll sign him into the academy. What else have we got here? Anything good? Medved, his valuation's too low. I want some worldies. 190, but not the best potential. No, that's it. We're done here in Slovakia. All right, Austria, what have you got for us? Good to see Wimmer has gone, so that means that there may be some extra talent floating around here. Moritz, Binder, and a 60 grand, not the best. Berhard, Baumgartner. No, sorry, lad. Just don't think we've got the time. Binder, on the other hand, you know what? I'm going to take the gamble on Moritz Binder, whatever it is, 45 to 59, 75 to 94. Only valued at 60, but he is only 15, so he'll have a lot of time to grow within this career mode, whether he's with us or out in the world. Let's get him into the academy and have a closer look at him. All right, Norway, we've got Asbjørn Lund at 170 grand. Sure, why not? Let's just turn Norway into a beast team as well, shall we? Let's have a look here. Nygaard, 200 grand. Yep, that'll do nicely. And that will finish this spell here in Norway. Right, we need to continue scouting, of course, so let's go back to Norway for any player. All right, Austria. All right, let's go and look. Let's really settle in now. We know we need a goalkeeper. Let's just try and find one right now off the bat. So we're going to go for 3 months, and we're going to find the best goalkeeper we can. And the third scout, of course, has to come from the random number generator. And let's have a look here. 24. 24 comes from the Bronze Helmet, and he wants us to scout Sweden for any. All right, let's go. Thank you, the Bronze Helmet. Right, it's Rosenborg at home against Strømsgodset. Let's hope they can do the job better than we did. And it's a 4-0 victory. Garlow with a hat-trick. Well done, Garlow. Right, the Austrian board have come in after carefully reviewing potential candidates. We're pleased to offer you the position of the head coach for the Austrian team, an extension of our contract for another 12 months. They want us to qualify for the FIFA World Cup and reach the round of 16 in the European Championships. Well, qualifying for the World Cup might be a little bit difficult with the squad we've got at the moment, but we'll do our best. Let's accept we're staying with Austria. Right, home against Christian, and another 4-0, or 4-1 victory, should I say. Gallo with another 2 goals. He's taking the penalties. Whew, all right. Right, the transfer window is open. It is January 1st. Let's have a look at our current youth academy. Tesserik, who we've just picked up, 82 to 94 attacker, looking pretty decent. Niles Bertson, 78 to 92, 64 overall. Definitely could be handy for us. Nygaard, 77 to 94, so the Norwegians are coming through thick and fast. Lund, 77 to 91. Moritz Binder, and he's a 49 overall, 6'3" central defensive midfielder. He's defensive minded, 78 to 94. We've got Mikkelbar, 62 overall, 6'6", 83 to 89. Jonas Zinga, the centre forward from Austria, 80 to 90 potential, physically strong. Walter Blumberger is 76 to 82. Well, we'll see how he develops. Jan Martinsen, 91 to 94, physically strong left back, 6'1", definitely worth a look. Odegaard, 85 to 91, defensive-minded central defensive midfield. Matthias Pichler, another central defensive midfielder. He's a 60 overall, 86 to 94 potential. Defensive-minded. We're just going to let him mature a little bit more. Jordi Gracia, 83 to 89, a winger from Spain. Anton Meyer is a centre-back for Austria, 59 overall, 84 to 90, and physically strong. Asbjorn Helland is a 79 to 85 left-back. Okay. Jonas Winkler, he's 17, 58 overall, 77 to 83. Coming along, but all right. We'll see how we go through the transfer window. We may need to start signing some of these academy players in, but I need to free up some spots to get the job done. Okay, so first of the month, we've made some deals through the off-season, so let's have a look here. Bothium has gone. He was a striker. Konradsen has left the club as well. Pre-contract arrival. So Chen Yang has now joined us here. Frederick Feller has left. Stemestro, Helmerson, and Konradsen. So, okay, that's cleared out the crop a fair bit. Right, so this is how our first team is looking at the moment. I've got Agden up front. Jensen is playing in the cam role. Garlow on the left, O'Connor on the right. Ledemo, Tronston. Milling's currently injured. Sykes is into the first team. Partners up with Skalvik. Palacios at right back, and Fraser is the starting goalkeeper. On the bench is Hansen, Bentner, Tremblay, Bernson, Gruber. Chen Yang has just come across. He's up to a 68 overall, the Chinaman. So he should be able to help out. 88 acceleration, that's some good pace. And head and start. And then a lot of youth players still here in the mix. So, yeah, we've got some spaces. So we'll wait till the end of January and we'll probably sign in some more academy players. Right, our first scout report is back from Sweden already. There's a couple of lads we'll keep an eye on in Jonsson and Lundberg. But yeah, nothing signing as of yet. All right, we are here in Austria, and of course we are looking for goalkeepers. We've got Berhard Huber, 56 to 76. Not going to make the cut. I'm just going to release him straight out. Dreschler, 66 to 90. Bindhammer. Great name, 53 to 71, 67 to 89 at 150. We'll monitor his production. Lucas Stadler, 40 to 56, 67 to 93 at 110. And Adrian Schuster, 43 to 57, 73 to 94 at 6'5". We'll keep an eye on these lads. I'm going to make a really good 1 or 2 signings by the time these 3 months are up, providing we get the talent through. Right, and Norway bringing back talent as well. Leif Mo. 44 to 60, 75 to 94, and 80 grand. We'll monitor him closely. Sigurd Gunderson at 60 grand as well, and Olav Strand at 90 grand. 6'7" goalkeeper. Well, he'd be a big unit, but we'll continue to scout. Right, and just like that, we smashed through January. No real action there for Rosenborg, other than letting go a few of the players that we had signed off on pre-contracts and the like. So we've got some opportunities here to sign some lads in. So I'm going to generally take the older lads that have higher potential. So, I mean, we do have a lot of wingers at the club, so obviously it's going to be tough for them to get game time at this stage. And we need to concentrate on the Austrians as well. So let's have a quick look at the Austrians first. Jonas Zinga, 59 overall, 83 to 89. Could definitely be a backup for Groobs at this stage. He's only one rating behind, and he does look quite physical. So we're going to offer him a contract to the first team. What else have we got here? Pichler is a 60 overall central defensive midfielder, 86 to 94 defensive minded. We'll offer him a contract, get him into the system. And Anton Mayer is a 60 overall, 84 to 90 physically strong. We will sign him in as well. And Winkler, yeah, he's not going to make the cut, is he? He's just not going to make the cut. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to sign him up. And we might end up just releasing him. So he's still floating around in the system. He could become a free agent. You never know. He might get picked up and be turned into a worldly man. All right, so 17-year-olds. What have we got here to play with? Jordi Garcia, another forward. All right, we don't need him just yet, and the other lads are quite young. So that's all the signings for now. I just got to be cautious because we don't want to run out of squad depth if a worldly does come through. Right, so let's have a quick look at what kind of Austrian lads we've got in the current team. We've got Gruber up front. I'm just sort of starting to put together just an Austrian squad so I can keep an eye on what positions we're missing out on so far. So we've got Gruber, we've got Azinga, who can play centre forward, 3-star, 3-star, you know, good aggression, good sprint speed. We'll see what happens there. We don't have any wingers yet. We've picked up Winkler, who can play cam and centre mid, 3-star, 2-star. Some good acceleration and ball control for now. We'll see how he matures. Pichler, what's he? Defensive minded, 5'10", low medium, so still probably not the best of what we're looking for. We then have Mayer, 82 aggression, good jumping, acceleration and strength. 3-star, 2-star, high. Can play left back as well at 6'2". He might be handy. We'll have to wait and see. Lena, of course, who we've already seen in action for Austria. Low, high, can play centre back, but he's only 5'7". And we do have one keeper in Schuster. What have we got? 3-star, 2-star, 6'4". And what's his goalkeeping? Yeah, pretty average. But I mean, we've got some players. We need another centre back. We need a left back, and we probably need some wingers on the next scout once we sort this keeper out. Right, we'll smash through February here before we wrap this one up. Most of these teams aren't in any contention, but Vålerenga, I think, is in about 4th. So we'll go through to the end of the month and we'll play that game. Maybe we'll send some more of these young Austrians out just for shits and giggles. I don't know. See how we're travelling. Let's get simulating. Right, we're away here against ODD, and it's a 1-0 victory. Gallo with another goal, and Adermo gets himself a knock. Oh, the scouts are back once again. We're just smashing through it at the moment. We are, of course, here in Sweden, just seeing if there's any worldly talent. Nothing really to write home about yet, so we'll move on. We're in Austria. We're looking for that goalkeeper that's going to do the job for us. Lucas Stadler is still coming along, 130. Schuster's still only at 60. We've got some new talent in here in Anton Dammerer at 190. Maximilian Hintermeyer at 60. Okay. Johannes Berger, 56 to 74, 82 to 94, 575,000. Sign him in. Brilliant. That is the keeper we were looking for. So there's one. We probably need maybe one of these other fringe ones. We'll see what comes back in the next month. And Norway. Is there any talent here for Norway? Leif Mo is coming along still. Olive Strand as well, the 6'7" goalkeeper. Oliver Arsen, 110. Okay. Christian Halland at 130, only 5'5". Einar Roning, 275. Yes, we'll take him into the academy. Harold Rasmussen's only at 60. Okay, we'll continue to scout. Right, Johannes Berger is 62 overall, 82 to 94 potential. Now, the one thing we need to concentrate here, we don't want to train him. I'm going to bring him into the first team. We need his reactions to grow on their own. If you want a worldly keeper, don't train him. I mean, you can train the shit out of a keeper, get them up to an 85, 90 odd, but they won't get into that absolute blistering goalkeeper if you don't let their reactions grow naturally, at least for a few seasons. Just make sure it is marinating along nicely. So we're going to sign Berger into the first team, but we are definitely not going to train him. Maybe give him a loan spell. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Let's see what his potential is. Right, we are away here against Lillestrøm. It's a 1-1 draw. O'Connor with the goal. Home here against Mulder, and it's a 3-1 win. 2 goals to O'Connor, and Bernson checks in and gets himself a goal. All right, let's go. Let's get some more gameplay into this episode. It's Rosenborg at the Kendall Stadion hosting Vålerenga football. And, well, it's snowing again. It's snowing again here in Norway. Do you guys, if you live in Norway, do you always have snow? I haven't seen this much snow in FIFA in eternity. We're 2 months after the last game and it's still bloody snowing. Oh well, we'll see what we can do here. And we've made some changes to the substitutions. We've brought some more Austrians onto the bench. Maybe we'll get a look at them later on, but it looks like it's flurries here. So more heavy snow falling. And, well, we didn't go too well last time in the snow, so we'll see what we can do here. We are top of the table with a goal difference of 26. Only lost the 2 games. One of those we were in control of. Not sure on the other one. But we do have a 7-point buffer. So let's hope that we can get a bit more form here today. Gruber deserves a goal. Maybe we can find him up front. Garlow, of course, is the captain. Here's our lineup. Fraser, Palacios, Lena, Sykes, Taylor, Martinson, Tremblay, Garlow, Bertson, O'Connor, and Berhard Gruber is up front. Some more of the Austrians are on the bench. We'll see. And Chen Yang is there as well. The Chinese lad we've brought in through the transfers from the Shamrock Rovers. So we might get an opportunity to see him in action today. Let's get into this game. Let's look for 3 points, boys. Oh, played back. It's one-on-one. Lennon needs to do a job. Oh, my days. And we've given away the goat again. Well, they were calling offside. It didn't matter. Leonard tried to hold up the play. He did well, but 14, is that Sykes? I don't know. He didn't turn around. He didn't have a look. Where was that coming from? And straight past Fraser. 1-0 down. Feeds it off. Noel O'Connor's made the push forward. Noel O'Connor! Oh, he's missed. Palacios. Garlow gets the touch on. Here's Bertson. He'll slip this one down the line. It's Berhard Gruber. Can he create something here, Groobs? Works his way forward. Passes it off. Martinson slips it back here for Tremblay. Plays it off. O'Connor. Was he onside? Looks like he was. He takes the strike. Oh, my days! What a goal from Noel O'Connor. And the Irish lad who's come from Shamrock absolutely finishes his dinner there. And it's 1-1. We're back in the game. What a magnificent piece of work from Noel O'Connor. Just took the defence on, found a small opportunity to shoot. And grabbed it with full force, whipped it into the top left biscuits. The keeper didn't even have a chance. And it's 1-1. Oh, good steal from Martinson. Works his way forward here, slips it off. He's got Gruber. Gruber! Oh, good save. Oh, Lena picks his pocket. Beautiful from the Austrian. And he slips it off here for Garlow. Garlow takes the game on, pushes his way forward, then pumps it backwards. Out wide, no Gruber. Come on. Tremblay does well to hold up the play, and here is Bertson again. Decides to take his man on. Bertson pushes his way forward. He'll slip this one off. He's got Gruber. Gruber! Oh, good save again. And there's the whistle for half-time. Deadlocked at 1-1. Clemens Lena. Oh, just dives his way forward. That's a lovely ball. And he's found Martinson, and Martinson shoots. It's a good save from the keeper. Well, set up there by Clemens Lena. He's really making a name for himself here today. Oh, Lena. Just toying with the defence. Lovely work. Here's Tremblay. Plays it forward to Bertson. He finds Gruber. And Gruber gets racing. And he slips this one forward. That's a lovely ball off for Garlow. Oh, Garlow works his way inside. Shoots and scores. Gets in. 2-1 Rosenborg. And our Scout Future star, well, we don't get to see a lot of him here at the moment. But fuck me, he's got down the wing there. Whipped his way inside. And the number 10, the captain, has finished with absolute precision and class. And that makes it 2-1 in the 61st minute. Gruber with a lovely ball forward. He just dodges the tackle, gets on the left, goes near post. And thank you very much for coming. Garlow with the goal. I think he's the leading goal scorer in the league, to be fair. And it is 2-1 Rosenborg. Gets in. All right, let's make some changes. Chen Yang, Johannes Winkler, and Matthias Pischler check in for Berntsen, Martinson, and Tremblay. So Yang goes to the right wing. O'Connor moves to Cam. Garlow over to the left-hand side. And the Austrians make up the midfield. Work from Taylor. And here's Garlow. And he lays it forward. He's got O'Connor. Plays it off. Gruber! Oh, come on, Groobs. We need a goal, mate. Electrify the audience. Oh, Fraser, that was a fucking huge save. Get in. Oh, this is relentless. Absolutely relentless. Palacios is there. There's the ball over the back. Offside.
The referee stopped it for offside.
There's the whistle. We take the victory. Hard fought there at the end. They came back at us, but we weather the snowstorm and we take 3 points. Well, 11 shots to 7. Pretty even possession and tackles. Niall O'Connor was outstanding. He gets a 9.2. Gala with an 8.5. I thought Berntsen and Tremblay were exceptional as well. And the young lads, Pichler, Winkler showed a little bit. Gruber, well, I don't know. He can do a job, but he's going to need some help. Right, it is the next month. And Lumos Tesoric, 59 overall left midfielder, 90 to 94 potential. He is going to get a contract at 18 years of age. We'll get him into the team. Berntsen, 83 to 89. Ina Roning, 75 to 94. Nygaard, 86 to 94. Lund is at 83 to 89. Dropped off a bit. Moritz Binder, 79 to 93. Mickelbus, 83 to 89. Blumberger, 76 to 82. We're going to actually release him. I know he's Austrian, but no, that's not going to help us out in the future. Martinson, 91 to 94. Odegaard, 85 to 91. Jordi Garcia, 83 to 89. And Asbjorn Helland, 79 to 85. We'll see how we go for left backs. We've got Martinson there as well, who's probably a better option. So, I don't know. If we do leave Rosenborg, we'll just definitely sign up all of these youth academy players. Right, let's go through the squad quickly before we wrap this one up. And Ostbo is going to Philadelphia when the transfer opens. Okay. Helen is loan listed. He is a Norwegian keeper. We'll remove him from the loan list now. He is an exciting prospect. Schuster is showing great potential. I have put some training into him. Once I found the other keeper, we just went ham on Schuster. So he's up to 60. He's got potential. So possibly, you never know, one day could make his way into the Austrian squad. Hansen's a 74. He is joining Berlin. As his contract is up, and that was fine. We've got a lot of goalkeepers here. Berger, potential to be special. We're going to let him grow on his own. And Fraser is a 76. He is the Canadian goalkeeper. Made a huge save there in that last game. All right, what else have we got here? Gunderson, he has just gone to 60. We'll remove him from the loan list. An exciting prospect. Palacio, 75, gone up 5. Lena has the potential to be special. Haven't trained him, 66, gone up 5. Taylor's transfer listed. He doesn't have a potential, so he may as well go. Bamba is an exciting prospect, 62, gone up 8. Odegaard at 56, gone up 3. Anton Meyer, an exciting prospect at 60, so we'll let him mature on his own for now. Who else have we got? Sykes, 75, gone up 5. Vergara's at 56, gone up 3. Pichler has the potential to be special, central defensive midfielder. Unfortunately, not the stats that we're looking for, but he'll definitely be a big player for us. Coming forward, showing great potential is Tremblay, 63, gone up 3. Fraser at 55, gone up 6, is loan listed. Gunderson, 55, gone up 5. I tried to loan out all the younger players, but as they get closer to 60, you can check their potential and see whether they're worth selling off. Brown, 55, gone up 5. Bello, 51, gone up 4. Loon, 56, gone up 4. So you can see they're definitely growing. Williams has hit 60. We'll remove him from the loan list. Showing great potential, the American. Ericsson, 62, gone up 4, showing great potential. Tesseract, well, we've only just signed him in. What's he got up his sleeve? 3-star, 3-star, some good physicality, can play across that front 3, which is good. Mickelbus, 66, gone up 4, showing great potential. Niall O'Connor is a 78 now, gone up 3. Martinson, showing great potential, 66, gone up 4. Garlow is up to an 80. Whew! Jeez, he's going to start getting expensive. Winkler, 58. Berntsen, 68, gone up 4. An exciting prospect. Zinga is a 59. Bentner's dropped to a 70. Gruber is an exciting prospect. 61, gone up 5. I put a touch of training into him just to try and get him close to that 60, but I will stop now that I've seen his status. And Chen Yang, 69, gone up 1. Michael, 63, gone up 3. Loon, 57, gone up 4. So you can see we've got a pretty big squad already. So it's going to be tough to get a lot of lads in here. I need to be very particular who we sign in. We don't want to miss out on any big Austrians for the future. Right, it is March, and I think this is about when the Irish League starts finishing up. Shamrock Rovers are out in front by 6 points. They have lost the 4 games, but looks like they are going to finish top again, which is good to see. It means our legacy is still alive. When we do the season finale, we will go through and check out their squad. I'm sure they would have sold off some players, but no one of importance for us as of yet. But, you know, obviously I have all the good ones that I wanted to keep an eye on shortlisted. Nothing there in January, so we'll check them out at the end of the season. If there's some more star players there, we can definitely add them to our shortlist. Right, so we're going to wrap this one up here. There's only 3 months of games left here in this season, so it won't be the next episode because we've got some Austrian games in there. I don't know. I'll see how I'm feeling when I go to record it, but we could push through. We'll see how we go. But we are top of the table by 7 points at this stage. 3 months of games remaining, but things are coming up at Rosenborg. Hopefully you are enjoying this Journeyman Series. I'm loving what I'm seeing on Twitter with you guys posting your teams and how you are progressing through this challenge as well. And that's the reason why I make these series, these challenge ones, so you guys can have a go and keep FIFA a little bit more fresh. But thanks very much for your time today. That will do us here. I'm Spying DK. It's 5 o'clock somewhere, and you have a good one.